The small Wiltshire town of Wootton Bassett has found itself in a rather unwelcome media spotlight recently, as it's become associated with the sad and poignant repatriation cortèges that pass through the town from nearby RAF Lyneham. The town has turned out en masse for these all too frequent occasions, and it is in this spirit that the local Rotarians have decided to do something more. With me is their Vice President Phil Tanner. Phil, tell me, what is it you've decided to do?
We decided to produce a A3 full-colour calendar for 2010 with images of Wootton Bassett on each page. The project was originally conceived to be a Rotary project, but then we decided that we would like to involve giving money to Help for Heroes, the well-known charity.
So you're basically going to be, this money, Help for Heroes, goes to veterans, people who've been injured in the fighting in Iraq and Afghanistan. So you're going to be helping our boys over there, basically.
Yes. I mean, it's a well-recognised charity, as indeed Rotary International is, and the various things that we do through that organisation.
So where did you get the pictures for the calendar from?
We asked the local camera club to help us, and various individuals that were known within Rotary, and the front cover, for instance, was produced by a chap called Cam Coon. It's a very striking photograph of Wootton Bassett main town hall, where it was taken very early in the morning in a winter on a snowy day with no signs of cars or people, and it seemed to us to be the perfect way of presenting Wootton Bassett. And
I understand you've also got sponsors involved in this project, so tell me about that.
Yes, we've got 12 local businesses who've sponsored one per page. The designers of the calendar have also contributed, as of the printers. So that all comes together. That allows us to make the statement that all proceeds of the calendar rather than profits, because Rotary involves no cost. So all the proceeds from the calendar will go split between the two charities, between Rotary charities and Help for Heroes.
So that's great, obviously, that all the money that people pay over will end up going to these charities. So how much will it cost, and how do we get hold of one of these calendars?
The calendar will cost £9.50. We can send it anywhere in the world. Obviously, postage and packing will be extra. The Rotary Club will be selling at various places around the town, and we have a website created, www.woottonbassettcalendar.com, and by email it is wbtrccalendar@hotmail.com. So hopefully the word will get around and people will be asking us for it.
How much of a factor have these repatriations been in the production of this calendar? I mean, was that the inspiration? Would you have done a calendar anyway? Or is the fact that Wootton Bassett is suddenly in the news for this very sad reason been a factor in the production of the calendar?
I think we're a fairly new, Wootton Bassett Town Rotary Club is a fairly new Rotary Club, and we were looking for something to do. The end of last year, I was coming into my vice president's year and thinking of trying to do something. The idea of a calendar came, and fairly quickly we started talking about whether we were able to sell the first print run of 1,000 at £9.50. You know, that would be, you know, fantastic, of £9,500. We as we were talking, it became that really Wootton Bassett and Help for Heroes is very much the right thing to do, and split between the two we thought was the right thing to do.